All right. I'm going to roll some initiative numbers for myself. All right, congratulations. Monster is going first.
Woo! Sounds about right.
From behind
I want to
you,
recount.
Congratulations, you've won. What have you won?
letting out
Death.
a shriek of... It's going to attack you.
Is that the only monster?
For the moment. It's the only one you could see.
There was more last time.
It's the only one Glam can see. Well, they're all hidden right now.
But they failed their deck. They failed their stealth save last session.
Yeah, well, he can't see them right now because it's raining, and
Damn
he's concerned. All right, that is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
It hits. Claws raking against you. Dealing some damage. And across your back, you feel claws just ripping down. You take 6 damage.
Okay, 6
Where does
damage, go.
monster is here.
Oh, jeez. What in the fuck?
And now it's Zazel, you're up. From below deck, you hear the sounds. Friend. What is said monster?
I don't know.
He doesn't know yet. It's behind him. He hasn't looked at it. Zazel.
My turn?
Yes.
Yay! Crap. I can't grab myself in that pile of bodies. There we are.
Alright, yeah. We'll say probably 15 feet of movement to get upstairs and then 15 from there.
Okay. So that would be... Well, I'd have a little more than that because I'm a monk. I go 40, so it would be
Okay.
25?
Yep. And make a... I'll give you a free perception check just coming upstairs and seeing what you're seeing.
Alright, cool.
I
That
will
would be
also-
a total of 16.
Okay. I'll also make it a little brighter so that visibility can be seen. For those of us who wish to see things.
Do I see Glam on the deck?
You do, yes. And so you see... Also, crawling up from the sides... These waterlogged figures dragging themselves over the sides of the boat, and a roiling pile of shadow and claws sort of shaping and shifting behind Glam.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I only moved 5, 10. We'll do a diagonal, so that's 15. 20.
20. Okay.
Which base is he on?
It's like right there.
Okay,
You're
perfect.
good. You're good. I am sitting on my foot. It's numb. Okay. We good.
Alright, cool. I'm going to go and take my rapier out because I have not got to use this yet. I'm going to try to slash him.
Okie dokie.
Do it.
That would be a total of 14.
14 is a hit ski on this thing.
That's a hit?
Yeah.
Awesome. I was really concerned I missed.
Oh, don't worry. Their armor class is exceptionally not good.
Cool. Oh, hell yeah, max damage. That is a total of 12 damage.
12 damage. All right.
So I'll whip around and I'll do a little jump, acrobatic jump, and stab him straight through the collarbone, and I'm going to follow up with a punch.
Okay.
That would be a much higher total. That is 19.
19 hits as well.
Okay. That would be a total of 8 damage.
8 damage. All right.
Slug him in the face, and then of course I'm going to grapple him because I can do that. And then I'm going to use my bonus action for the free single strike.
Okay.
And this one will be at advantage.
Dope.
I was grappling. That would be 15, and that's...
Yeah,
I believe you
that
said that
is.
was a hit earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, that'd be a total of 6 more damage.
6 more damage. All right. Rushing up to this shape that you're not even fully aware of. You understand it's here and it's hostile and you haven't gotten the best look at it. Run up, rapier out, jam the rapier into this thing's collarbone, and just gross, like, salt water and blood splashes back against you. You reach down, smash into it, go for the grapple, hit it again, and as you do, you can feel this body already coming apart at the seams. And it looks like a humanoid body, but heavily bloated, waterlogged, and just disintegrating under the hammering of your hits, and it's dead.
Gross! That's
Okay.
my turn.
Alrighty. Now, the second monster is going to go.
Well, hello there.
It can move 30 feet, which is 6 tiles, and it sees you over here, and it's coming after you to make a strike. 17?
17 does hit, yes.
Yes, okay, cool. This man. He vanishes from the earth. Driving right up against you. It digs right in with those claws as well. And that is 8 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool.
Okay. And with that, it is Gray's turn.
Oh, okay. I am also below deck, right?
Correct. Roughly
So-
15 feet to get up top.
Okay, I don't see my icon anywhere.
You're stashed in here. I'll move it out of the... There you go.
Thank you. So, 15 feet to get up.
Oh, I didn't roll for Bjorn.
I guess I'm actually going to move there. Real talk. I am... I didn't think this through enough.
I've been there.
Let's see. Gray's still partially not fully awake because he literally like laid down very recently. I can't tell where everybody
sorry.
is. So I have a question for you, Sir DM.
Yes. Hello.
Are all the figures I see on here enemies besides our party?
Bjorn is also not an enemy, nor is this gentleman up here on the top.
But those.
This, yeah. Enemy, 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 enemy.
Okay, that's what I needed to know.
To that end, actually.
I don't like
Okay,
that you
cool.
said actually.
I was just checking something. You're good. Continue. All is fine.
That doesn't make me feel safe either.
Well, that's all right.
Is
Safety's overrated. Cool. All right.
it,
What are we doing? Where are we at?
Where we're at is I'm going to you're just gonna see some flash of light leave my hands, and I am going to attack the doobly-doo, the guy right behind Zazel
This one?
with guiding bolts.
Okay.
Ooh.
So let me do a attack on here. That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
That is 46. Okay. I don't have 46 on me. For 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yes.
Nice.
As you raise a hand up and fire this guiding bolt off, and the semi-divine light stretches out and blasts into this thing. It takes hold like normal, and then it alights like a blaze as this thing shrieks back from this radiant light hitting it. And it took a pretty hefty hit from that.
Cool. We love to see that. And then
And now it is lightly glowing around this faint outline of this like hunched, deeply clawed, winged, shadowy figure.
and as a bonus action, I am actually going to activate my starry form of the archer.
Okay.
New form!
Ooh.
Oh shit, a new form just dropped.
Okay. And so you're gonna see glittering into existence what appears to be a bluish bow made out of like crystal. And that's my turn.
All right. Now, it is their go.
Oh, and on activation it says I can make a ranged spell attack.
Okay, sure.
So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hit the one behind Zazel again.
Okay.
And that is... Sorry, I was reading.
Hey, you're fine.
That will be 10 radiant damage.
And radiant damage. As this arrow too streaks into this thing, and just fully, the arrow blasts one of the whole wings off of its body as and it's like struggling to hold its shape together. You get the sense that radiant damage, they don't like it. All right, now it's the monster's turn. This one is gonna take a half step over here towards Glam and swipe at you.
But of course they are.
Nope. Let's not stick a dice in my mouth. Let's not stick a pen in my mouth. God, I'm a child.
Eat the dice. Don't eat them. Don't eat the pen.
Look, if they weren't supposed to be eaten, why are they so colorful? 18 to hit.
As that will hit.
Okie dokie. 7 damage as this sort of like bloated, waterlogged, shambling body and just sort of like slaps an arm against you with surprising weight.
So I'm going to have to ask that to stop.
And then this one is gonna scoot on up to you, Gray. Gonna make an attack on you. No, it's not. Okay. And up here, this one that has just climbed over the railing is coming after dear Cornelius, who is just trying to mind the wheel and hide.
Not Cornelius.
And that makes the end of its go. And I believe Flora is up. No, Glam is up. Then Flora's up.
Breathing heavily from the clawing and the just beatings. Okay. This is not good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Bonus action casting from their card. What they think is Misty Step. The ship begins to shake. And a loud rumbling begins to occur as they cast Thunderstep.
Hey, it's close. So where are you teleporting to?
So the question is, oh lord, I'm trying to figure out a way to indicate where I want to go. Can I like go up on here? Can you see the weird little mess that I'm throwing up on there?
I cannot currently.
So on the main mast, the one spot that looks like it might actually be where you can stand on it.
Like, all the way up, or
No, just
shoot.
the first little bit of flatness.
Yeah, I see what you're
above.
saying. Like right
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
or what would be here if I
yeah.
get things to select correctly.
Aiming is weird.
There we go. Right up
Yep.
Mom.
And the folks that are within 10 feet of me need to make a con save.
there. All right, so that is both of those.
Do I need to?
No, you're not within 10 feet of me.
Ah, okay.
It's where I leave from, not where I land.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, because I will do the archer mop the entire fight.
That's deeply cocked. Hold on.
DC is 16.
Deeply cocked.
Okay, so the shadow creature fails. For real? That's hilarious.
And let me remove that from my...
And the zombie succeeds.
Alright, so they will be taking half. These shadow creature takes all of it. Now let's roll the dice.
We love to roll dice. Why we're here.
It could be worse. It's 9 thunder damage for the shadow creature and 4 for the zomble.
Okie doke. Cool, cool, cool.
And there is a loud, thunderous boom that can be heard 300 feet away.
I don't have a soundboard button for thunder yet. I gotta add that. I didn't know. I didn't know there was a spell you had.
And as soon as you add it, he'll never use it again.
You're right. There. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now it's Florida's up.
Actually, hold on one
unless
second.
he has more things to do.
I was going to say that was my bonus action.
Oh, right.
Once again, the deck doing fun stuff. Wait, what does that? I'm trying to remember. The deck adds +1 to my damage, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's 10. So 10 and 5. Okay.
Hey, that's much cleaner math. I love it.
And then, surprised by the kaboom, the thankfully not boat-shattering kaboom, Glam's going to pull up the rifle for their hex gun and aim in on the shadow creature. Okay, that was weird. Okay. We will figure this out later. And going to fire a ray of frost at them.
Okie dokie.
Okay, because of how weirdness is when trying to add in custom actions, I'm going to roll the Eldritch Blast instead, just so you know.
That's fine.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
So that'll be 5 cold damage.
Okay.
And their speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
All right. So slamming into this thing with the frost, you see the beam of like the cold streak into its body, and then it just flexes it off, stretches. Not
is that just new?
effective.
Let's try for somebody else. Then we'll basically, I'm trying to bolt action and aim for the zombie that's right behind it.
Okay.
That's right. All of my attacks are essentially Eldritch Blast for cantrips.
Amazing. So good.
That's another 20.
Perfect. That hits. That hits in spades.
So that'll be 4 cold damage.
4 cold damage.
However, it does not get the slowing effect.
All right. This one very much is not immune to that. And its body starts to... You can see where some of that waterlogged bits of its body are starting to freeze up, and it's already starting to, like, slow how it's moving. You good? End of turn?
Just going to shout out, keep an eye out on those shadows. And that'll end my turn.
Okay. Flora's up.
Whoa.
Wow.
Hi. So,
If she wasn't awake before.
1. Oh god.
I
2,
was kind of
3.
hoping she would just go back to sleep.
Good night. Cannot deal. Anyways, going to take out my rapier in one hand and my hand axe in the other. And attack the person attacking Cornelius.
All right.
Let's do this.
Beat him up.
You are flanking, so smash it with advantage.
I got... Is that natural 20? I can't... It's a little bee symbol.
Yes, it is.
Let's go!
Critical.
Natural 20!
Crit hit.
Total 26. Yay!
Oh yeah, that hits far and
go.
away.
Good job.
Kaboomies! 11 points of damage.
11
But
points
wait.
of damage. All right.
There's more.
But
There's
wait,
another
there's
hit.
more. All right.
Let's go. I'm not joking, it's another natural 20!
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I'm gonna go! A monster tonight, baby!
I'm gonna fucking do it again.
That's 19 points of damage.
Woo!
Aha.
How do you kill
Ric
this thing,
Flair.
Flora?
I am feeling incredible. I had a bit of a sleepy slew. I got to ride on a griffin, and where onwards I will save Cornelius. And, is the thing still standing?
Oh no, it's super dead. How do you kill it?
Oh, how about I kill it?
Oh yeah, you murdered this thing. Let's hear it.
Let me, okay, so I go running up, I swing first, and I'm like, I got you, Cornelius, don't worry! And then I stab it straight through the butt with the second attack. Yep.
Right through
Through
the
the butt.
And as you just
through the
pull
butt.
the rapier out, this thing just slowly just descends, falling into nothing. Whatever was keeping it animated, just giving up.
And I'm gonna look at Cornelius and just say, one time I accidentally slid down a banister and it fell on my butt. I understand what it's feeling. It hurt. That's it.
And he is deceased. Hearing the boom, you hear from below Bjorn yelling to the rest of the crew, being like, stay down, stay down! But rushes up himself, and he's going to come up and try and make a pulling attack with his chain on the zombie that is right up in Gray's face. Yes, that hits. Okay. And so yeah, he runs up, takes the chain, and just yanks this thing 10 feet closer to him. And it is going to fly right up over to you and take another attack at you.
Oh no, that's just not fair.
Yeah, that hits. Natural 19 plus a bunch.
Yeah.
10 damage.
Good lord.
Like a speeding arrow, this thing just soars right up, claws extended, and just sinks them into your sides.
You know, this is not the worst pain I have felt.
As it looks at you and just... just like shadowy, fanged, horned visage tearing into you. And then it's gonna also. Okay, do nothing. Cool. And Zazel, you're up.
I'm gonna look up at this flying thing and be like, oh, come on, just leave Glam alone. All right, fine. I'm gonna sprout my celestial wings as I activate my ability.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look over at Gray. You take care of this one. You seem to be doing a good job. And I'm gonna fly up to them. Yes, I know, incurring an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna put.
How do I get myself to fly?
I got you.
Thank you.
Pixie
Yay!
dust? Oh, is that not the answer?
We're gonna kill Zazel to reborn him.
Monster reborn.
Okay.
But what
I
does
love how
Pot
I
of
hover
Greed?
like that. It's
but
really
what does
cool.
Pot of Greed do?
Pot of Greed, never what Yugi said it did.
All right.
So I'm gonna go on. I can't control that.
I put you in the right spot, but I'll also give you control of it in a moment.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and the attack of opportunity on you missed.
Okay, cool. I don't have the gloves activated, just
Cool.
the wings.
All right.
All right, now I'm gonna move over here where I'm in the flanking, because
Okay.
of course.
Cool.
Except for I want to turn now. No. Oh no, I pushed Windows key. Oh, I'm fucking everything up.
Oh no!
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack it with a unarmed strike first.
Okay.
That would be with a. Okay, that would be a 22.
22 hits very much.
I'm gonna grapple it as well, and
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and deal a total of 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna whip out the rapier and I'm gonna try to plunge it right into its back
Okay.
as I'm grappling it. So I'm not going to get to do that because I rolled a 1 and a 3. That would be a total of 7.
Oh yeah, that does not hit Serena.
No, that's not a hit. So that's all I can do for now.
Also,
Damn.
second question: do your fists count as magic weapons presently?
Great question. I don't know.
I don't.
I think that's level 6.
I think it is
I
too.
I think it's level 6, but let's just double check. I got the wiki up here.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Cool.
Don't mind at all.
Yeah.
That
level
is number 6. Yes, that is not this level.
Okay. So, yeah.
You know what stinks? I was trying to be thematic. I was saving my extra 5 damage of radiant, or no, 3 damage of radiant for the rapier, and then I fucking whiffed.
No. Yeah. Your fists make contact, but like just push in a little bit rather than dealing like the full impact.
Am I able to grapple it, or I go straight through it?
No, you can grapple it.
Okay.
Like it's solid, but it has like this strange sort of like shadow shimmer around its body that doesn't quite track in the way you think it would.
Cool. Glam, hit it! That's my turn.
Okay. Now it is number 2's turn over here. This one is gonna zoom right up to Gray and attack you because it is super not a fan of what you just did to it.
Valid. Fair.
I love how this little zombie's now just vibing by himself.
The 13 to hit.
No, surprisingly.
All right. But then it is going to sort of. Oh wait, no one's hit this since. Okay, no, it's not going to do anything. It's going to do fucking nothing. It was going to hide, but it's glowing, so it's not. Okay. All right. That makes its turn. And Gray, you're up.
Please don't be directly in front of me. And I'm going to raise my hands up. And even though it's raining and dark and stormy, you're now going to suddenly see the moon appear. And I am casting, Moonbeam.
All
The
right.
guy directly in front of me. At 3rd level.
What is the range on Moonbeam again?
It is a 5-foot radius.
Okay. Cool. It's just a beam.
It's just a beam, singular beam.
Yes.
So please make a con save.
Poor. Very poor. Less than 5.
Okay, then no. Let's now roll 3d10. And that will be 17 radiant damage.
17 radiant damage. This thing, still glowing from your last bout, swings up to you, tries to hit you, bounces off of that shield, and as it does, and you bring down this white light on it, it just slowly starts as it dissipates into nothing from the light. Burned away, completely gone. Kaput.
And I am going to, with my bonus action, pull out my bow, and you're gonna see a nice thing of lights appear in my hand, and I'm going to fire an arrow of light up at the one that is in between Zazel and Glam.
Okie dokie. What was the damage?
I don't remember what I rolled. Chat, do you remember what I rolled? I think it was 9 radiant damage, but I could be wrong.
It was 20,000, I remember.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow.
No,
so,
it was 9. It was 9. You're
Gray sets off a thermonuclear detonation centered on the point of this demon, and everybody's dead. Cool. No, 9. All right.
It's over 9,000.
And that's Gray's turn. He's going to maybe. I can't move Gray actually.
Oh,
there we
maybe.
go.
Oh, you can. Okay.
I'm just going to move him this way, so he can see some stuff that he couldn't see before.
Okay. Yeah. As Gray points and sears this arrow into this figure floating between you, it just drives into its back as it screeches directly into your face. All right. Spinning the boat back around.
to play. Let's go. Okay, sorry.
This one is gonna scoot on over to you as well because you are on the ground
That's
where
fair.
it can see.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a nat 1.
These poor zombies are not having a good day.
This thing just like it slumps over to you, and as it does, its foot just like catches on the boards of the deck and just like tears a little bit away as it like slumps towards you and just fails to hit you. And then this one here that is going to attack Bjorn, as Bjorn just wrapped a chain around its throat and yanked it to him. That is a nat 1.
Oh my goodness.
It tries to, but the chains that have wrapped around its body are just preventing it from doing anything. So it just sort of like and does nothing.
I low-key hope Bjorn just like yeets him off the boat, like, not on my boat!
All right. That would be Glam's turn.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out, because I'm not seeing it listed on here. It says I can create my gun with an action, but it says nothing about what it takes to switch it.
Oh, switching the cantrip?
Or switching the gun from a rifle to a revolver.
I would assume that's probably an action based off of just like you're
that's what I was
essentially
thinking
resummoning it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to just like run that by real quick.
Yeah, that tracks in my brain.
Yeah. All right. We'll have to deal with that another time.
Casting bazooka.
I cast gun.
I mean,
He literally does.
Yep.
yeah. I'm reading this spell because I've never used this before, so. All right. Glam's going to hold up a card from the deck that appears to depict. Let's just say it's the player's handbook depiction of the rogue.
All right. Shadow
Why
stab
don't you-
figure.
You should try to pick on someone you're on sides, shall we? He needs to make a wisdom save of DC 16 as I antagonize him.
All right. That is going to be a 17.
Come on, you need to fucking fail something.
I'm sorry. If
You
Oh,
hear
that was
Basil go, boo.
So,
is that
and fuck it, nothing else I can do for my bonus action other than let's roll the dice.
all right?
Don't go El Hassad. Where's my D6?
Sorry, kid stuff.
No, you're fine.
You are perfectly fine. So, I am doing my gambler's dice.
All right.
Oh my god, why is it always the useless one? Target must make a con save versus my spell save of 16 or be poisoned.
The poison does not do anything, unfortunately.
God,
Did they fail?
Yeah, but the poison blasts into this thing, and it just sort of sucks it directly into its body and cackles a little.
you fucking suck. I hope you know this.
Laura, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. I zoomed out. Hold on. I'm back.
I'm gonna zoom back in.
2, 3. I'm gonna turn. How do I turn?
It's like Alt and then click,
Oh.
and then
would
you
help.
can just like move your mouse.
Wow. Good enough. Okay.
We'll get Flora Cam going here. There we go.
I will help out Bjorn and Stab and say, I got you, don't worry. Bop.
Please crit again.
Yeah, you can.
No,
this is
but I
still
got a
advantage,
dirty
so
20.
You're good.
Nice.
Alright, that hits City. That is doom hit for this thing.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Damage.
Dommage et toi.
This time I'm gonna slice again, but I'm gonna go for the Achilles heel.
All right.
Stab him where it hurts. It's the advantage to being tiny. 11.
That 11 hits.
Yes.
Zombies have a sub 10 AC. It's lovely.
11 points of damage.
All right. First one, dig that rapier right across it. Second one, as you go to cut the Achilles tendon, it seems to have been the last thing holding this thing up. It goes to sink. The chain's still wrapped around its throat, pulls up, and it just crumples.
I'm just gonna look at Bjorn. I'm gonna smile real big and be like, "You saw that? You saw that? I'm strong." And that's it.
Yes. Hello! Welcome! Bjorn is going to just take his chain and snap it out once again. He's not going to try and pull it to him this time. He is unfortunately going to just lash out and smash into the deck with the chain and does not hit. Right?
I know those feelings.
Math is hard, but no, that's not a hit. Okay, cool. Top of the order is the other Shada demon, and it's going to.
It's grappled.
It's gonna take a strike at you because you're holding it, and also it sees those wings, and it doesn't have good feelings about it.
Good, fuck him.
19 to hit.
That hits, yes.
Okay. 10 damage.
Ooh, it's a little better.
As it
Okay.
sort of just like leans into the grapple and just sort of sinks its claws. And then what is it? What's the save to get out of the grapple?
It is, I believe it's just a strength save against my DC, which is 13.
Okay, yeah. No, it tries and fails.
Oh, cool. It's not strong.
This thing does not have much substance, like, physically to it. And you're up, Zazel.
All right. We're like, not gonna lie, Glam, that was a little embarrassing as I got hit.
How about you get the fuck out of my way, then?
Hey, I'm saving you here. I'm gonna take a stab at it with the rapier.
Okay.
There we go. That's a lot better. So that's an unnatural 20. So I'm gonna wield the rapier back. I'm gonna pour my celestial divine radiant energy into it and stab it right through the chest plate.
All right.
Dealing a total of. Okay, that would be 6 plus 5. That would be 6 damage of piercing and then 5 of radiant.
All right.
And then I'm also going to use a stunning strike on it as well.
All right. That's a con save, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure you saw that one coming.
Yes. It is stunned.
It is stunned? Cool. And I still have one more hit on it. Actually, I have 2 more hits because I think stunning strike is not even a bonus action. It's just
Nope.
you do it.
You just do it. Yep, you just spend key points on it.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swing at it again with you don't use a rapier because it's stunned, so might as well.
Okay.
That'd be a total of 23, so that's a hit.
Yes, it is.
Max damage, that is 12 damage.
All right.
And we're going to use my bonus action to land unarmed strike on him. Actually, how's he looking right now?
Hard to tell, but not great. It's like that confidence that was sort of oozing from it before was starting to fade a little.
I'm going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
So I get 2 more attacks. This is why monks are gross, isn't it?
A bit.
That'd be a total of 21.
That hits.
Oh, I'm going to try. Okay, that would be a total of 6 damage.
6. Okay.
And then it's my last attack.
Man's attacking
Okay.
600 times.
He attacks so many times. What's funny is I rolled a 14 and then a 14 on the first roll, the one I just did damage on. And then this one I just rolled a 17 and a 17. These dice are in sync.
Perfect.
So that would be a
definitely
total of like 30, or not 30, wow. Eventually, not right now. That's like 23.
Okay, yeah, that hits in spades.
And that'll be 7 more bludgeoning damage.
All right. And while the cuts are tearing into this thing, and you can see it's slowly losing cohesion, every one of those blunt force trauma attacks, it sort of kind of lets roll off of it a little bit. yeah, it's turn. It's just stunned. It can't do anything. So Gray, you're up.
So Gray is going to, for his action, take his palm and face it towards the moonbeam that disintegrated the other one, and shift it to the zombie directly in front of him.
Okay.
And then
What kind of save? Or it's when it starts its turn now?
it's when it starts its turn, and it's a con save when that
Okay.
happens. And from there, I'm going to, for my bonus action, once again, shoot at the one in between Zazel and Glam.
Okay.
This time, I think it is at disadvantage because I have
Yes, 'cause
something
you're-
5 feet
you're
in my
in combat.
space, right?
No, it's at standard because you have advantage because
Yeah.
it's stunned.
Oh, yeah. You're
Oh
right.
shit! Saved by
And
the
I'm pretty
storm.
sure it still doesn't matter if something's up in your face, as long as you're not aiming at the thing that's in your face.
No, I think
That-
I think as long as something's within 5 feet, you get disadvantage.
Yeah, that one is true.
That's 14 plus
Hits,
whatever
yeah.
my
Plus a
cool.
lot.
It is.
whatever
You're
my
good.
spell
You deal
casty
you deal
thingy
some
is.
damage to it.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to know. And that will be 8 points of radiant damage as I shoot it with another bolt of light.
And it's dark. The rain is still pouring down. It's still a little slick even from where you're standing, Glam. But both of you got this thing sort of pincered between you, and you just see from down below another streak of this pale blue-white crystalline light just pound right through this thing's chest and leave a hole the size of like your fist as it slowly just disintegrates away from it.
I'm going to immediately look at Gray and give him the what
that
the
was that too.
fuck?
Just gonna give a thumbs up.
I had that one.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
All right. That makes it the Zamboni's turn.
Anyway, make a con save.
That is an 18.
You do make the save, so you're gonna only take half damage.
Okay.
So you're taking half of 18, so 9.
9.
9 radiant damage.
And with that,
As-
that one too burns out. You can see as the light just starts pouring over this thing, where the body is just sort of like filled with seawater, that starts to just sear away, and it slowly just fades to ashes.
I'm gonna float on over now that we're out of combat. That was the last one, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm gonna float on over now that we're out of combat, and I'm going to put a hand on Glam and be like, "You did your best, and that's all that matters." And I'm going to use my healing hands to heal you for D4 is equal to my proficiency bonus, which I believe is 3 right now. So hold on.
Yeah.
6. That'd be 8 health.
You did not need to do that. Normally
I never
need-
use it, so take it. With that, I'm going to float back down.
Just trying to lead these assholes on its very chests. What's the
And
fuck
you,
with-
that was a nice shot. Still mad you
thanks.
took that. That was mine, but that was a nice shot. I got to give you props.
Gray's just gonna salute and look around. Can I go back to bed now? Are we good?
Yeah, Glam, go ahead and go back under deck. I'll take the rest of the watch. Wait, can you get down, or do I have to help you?
Glam will just drop down.
And I'll dissipate my moonbeam, and I'm just gonna give a thumbs up to people, and then shamble my way back under deck to
Should
go
I-
back to bed.
Should I make a deck save?
Normally, I would say don't, but it is pouring rain and it's nighttime, and it's like an 8-foot drop. So yeah, make an acrobatics. with disadvantage because it's raining in nighttime.
I mean, I don't think I can get much worse than what I rolled, but
Oh no.
oh, I did manage to get worse. 6.
All right. Well, on the land, you sort of you catch a spot where the boards aren't quite even, and just that slickness on the deck drives you right down onto a knee, smashing it down. 2 more damage.
I just healed that.
It will be fine.
I could have grabbed you. It's fine. These wings are active for like another 10 minutes, I think, something like that.
I think they're like a minute.
It's
might
a
be a
minute. It's a minute. But
Zazel can't tell time.
You got
Glam
like
doesn't. Glam
30
wouldn't know.
seconds.
But it's just like frustrated right now. Their Misty Step is weird now.
It's loud now.
It's a special kind of Misty Step.
It is very, very loud.
Laura
And
is talking
everything
again.
that was around them took damage, so their main source of being able to run basically they couldn't use it because Zazel was there and they were concerned about that. He's gonna kind of
Come on. Why is it like
stalk
this?
off.
There's 2 Zazels.
I'm not trying to have 2 Zazels. I'm trying to have 1
Shit just,
Zazel.
shit just got hot.
I mean, there could have been 3, but
There could be 3.
I don't know how to go underground, so
I might be able to push you underground. Hold on.
Just do this.
I'm not sure this boat has a below deck the way it was built.
I dropped Zazel off the deck and I can't get him back.
I'll get him.
Oh, I see him. I can get him. I said, just do this. Throw him off the
but
deck.
yeah, it's literally just Glam is incredibly frustrated because they feel like they did nothing.
Ray is sleeping.
Wait, where'd you put Zazel at? I can click. I can find him.
You're
Where's he
below
at?
deck now.
Oh, I'm supposed to be watching.
Well, I don't know how I put you below deck anyway, but you're below deck
You
now.
threw me off the edge again. It's cool. I deserve to be off the edge. Let's be
Okay,
honest.
well, you're just drowning in the ocean. Bye, Glam, you too.
Where's Zazel?
Oh god.
Okay, yeah.
Zazel
so-
never learned how to swim.
Though honestly, I don't think that Glam isn't going to get much sleep tonight. They're not feeling it.
But yeah, still on deck. Bjorn kind of drags himself up, blinking the sleep away like, ooh, was unexpected. And,
That kind of thing tends to happen when we're around. I don't think we're cursed. Are we?
well, hope not. Gonna be a long 4 days if you're cursed.
Hey, Flora, are we cursed?
I'm not cursed.
No,
Did you
she's not
see-
cursed.
You see me hitting? I was hitting and swinging. I wasn't missing.
Hey, I saw that. Did you see me just completely annihilate that shade and then Gray come up out of nowhere and take my kill from me? What was that?
I don't think you really can claim an end of a battle victory.
I almost had that thing down and they just sniped it, which was a good shot. Like that was pretty impressive.
The moon was out.
But I did take out one of the zombies in a single like 6 seconds. It was crazy.
Yeah, I did too. I stabbed it in the butt.
That's I see why it went down. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's painful to get hit in the butt.
Yeah. Did you use the axe at least?
No, I used the
Ooh.
rapier.
You roto-rooted that guy. Ugh.
I don't know what that means.
I don't really either.
Oh no.
All right, well, you can go to bed, kid. I got the watch for the rest of the time.
Okay, and on her way out, she's just gonna pat Bjorn on the arm and be like, "Good job, I'm going to bed."
All right. And as he's saying this, he's lit up a torch that he's just kind of carrying in one hand, and with his other hand, he's picking up sort of like small-ish like weights from a kind of a corner of the deck, and just kind of like attaching them, sort of stuffing them in corpses where he can of the zombies that are left, and then just kind of hurling them overboard.
Isn't that a waste of metal?
Ugh. Better to waste some metal than end up with gangrenous things on deck.
Yeah, but like, couldn't you just throw them off?
They float, and I don't want to attract extra predators.
Fair, you know these waters better than I do. You need any help?
He takes a look at it down. Like, if you want to just keep watch, that would be fine.
Yeah, sure. Here, let me climb up on the mast. I'm sure that'll give me better vision.
Make an athletics check.
When we do a disadvantage because it's wet?
Yeah.
Cool.
You climbing all the way up?
I'm just going to go to the first rung, right? The first bar.
Where you had already flown to before?
No, up one. One more.
Okay, up here.
The mast.
Oh, well. Okay. Verticality, right.
Yes. Oh, I fucking rolled a natural 1. I don't think I'm climbing that at all.
Yeah, you go and, like, you get the first handhold, the second handhold, and then just the cartoons slide back down.
It's
and
wet.
after 3 or 4 attempts, you get the conclusion that it is very slick. This water is like, it's almost picked up like that algae slime from the rain.
You ever wash this thing? Like, this is absolutely wet.
Raining pretty hard.
I'm just going to go up to the front.
Okay. Make a perception check.
That's the first time I failed a freaking athletics to climb something. That's cocked. Hold on. 14.
14? Alright. For the moment, save for the one last plunk from him tossing one more body overboard, that's nothing else really on the horizon. The rain is still sort of coming down. It's softening a smidge, but it's a dark evening. Moon is largely shrouded by the cloud cover. Nothing else to report for the moment.
All right, cool. During this time, I'm going to use a short rest to heal up using my hit die.
Okie dokie. And just for you, Aloe. Georgie! Y'all float down here, Georgie! Okay.
Where do you do that on D&D Beyond? Oh, short rest. There it is.
You just, you watch it, and then you mimic the voice you hear. I don't know if you can do that on D&D Beyond, though.
Oh, I did it!
Pushes a clown back under the water. Time to drown.
I don't think it actually healed me, though.
Oh, yeah, that's less than ideal.
I was gonna say, did you roll your dice when you?
I'm going to do it
asked?
physically.
Okay.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
because I don't think that definitely did not heal me. No, I was at 27. I'm still at 27.
yeah. So basically, what happens when you hit short rest? It gives you the like check boxes for your hit dice, how many you want to roll.
But it doesn't roll it for you?
No.
You gotta click on the resulting
I'll roll it.
2D plus whatever.
Oh, let me roll that one.
I don't know if I've ever used the short rest button, truth be told.
Could that have been any more neutral? I rolled a 6, then I rolled a 1, and then I rolled a 4. That's literally average.
Yeah.
What makes a monk go? What makes a monk go
11
neutral?
plus... I used 3, so 11 plus 6, that's 17. I think that would be almost back to full, nearly.
All right. I'm taking,
Yep,
taking
I'm
a
one
little
away.
time to do the Zazel equivalent of a meditation.
What would the Zazel equivalent of meditation be?
I don't know. You tell me.
Probably just working out, honestly. It's like fucking working out up here, which I know doesn't sound like a short rest, but that's just what he does. He's weird.
And Rebel, to answer your question, you can definitely still take a long rest. You'll have to sleep a little later into the morning, but yes, a long rest is still totally on the table for you.
Did I end up getting a long rest or no?
Not yet. So, provided that you just kind of take it nice and easy for the last part of it, and you get a little rest in the morning as well, you'll be fine.
Cool. I was worried about that exhaustion. My health and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Exhaustion is just a bitch, though.
All right. Flora, are you going back down below deck to snooze, or are you staying up? What are you at? Where you at? What are you doing?
I'm going to snooze.
Okay. Turn back downstairs to your owlbear nest.
Oh yeah, 'cause he's nice and warm.
He is dry and you're soaking wet, though. I don't know if he's
Uh-huh.
going to appreciate that.
It's gonna be gross. His feathers
you-
are gonna get a little damp.
You also got zombie guts all over you. He might like that part, though.
That's fine, yeah. I'll wake up clean.
Going down there, he doesn't even wake. Like, he woke up briefly, and then just immediately back into his little curled up corner.
Yep. I'll pat his belly, be like, "You missed it. I was on fire tonight," and then go back to bed.
All right. Yeah, and after a few, Bjorn's also like, oh, well. He walks back up to the back, sort of like quietly confers with Cornelius for a minute, and then heads back below deck himself. But yeah. And 3 or so hours later, before the sun starts to kind of peek its way over the horizon, and not too much longer after that, the rest of like the hired crew, Bjorn comes back up and sort of relieves Cornelius. And Silgra and Samuel come up, and Silgra kind of comes up, pats you on the shoulder, and she's like, "Go get some more rest. It's fine. We'll take it for a little while."
All right, just holler if you need me up here.
Of course.
Gee.
And with that, you guys can take your long rest.
Yay.
And maybe like the equivalent of like 10 o'clock-ish, sort of guys kind of rouse, come around. You just hear from above deck a kind of blaring off in the distance. I don't know if anyone can hear that, actually.
I
I
did.
can hear it.
We could hear it.
Hopefully chat did. If not... Okay, yes, that was me. Okay, cool.
Make the sound with your mouth.
No.
Damn.
Do it.
The sound was played.
We'll do it.
I have too much power. No, and coming up above deck, Bjorn is actually standing up there with a horn in hand.
Bjorn with the horn.
Warny Bjorny.
Oh, gods, what is this?
We're now Dr. Seuss.
Good news, guys. You filled up a dice.
Oh.
This one's done. It goes over here now.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
What are you doing? Counting all the puns we make?
It's... Something's happening. Somewhere.
It's gonna kill Zazel.
We're in danger.
Just like a counter, and each day it's just closer to like some horrible disease that Zazel doesn't know he have, taking him out.
Every time he makes a pun, he takes like 1d10 psychic damage, and it's permanent maximum health damage.
But yeah, and Bjorn is above deck, and he's like, "Well, long evening, so I let you sleep a little, but there's sort of a little bit of food we've prepared here up on deck, and they've got sort of just like a little, essentially like communal picnic blanket kind of laid out on the center of the deck. He's like, so feel free to grab something. It's not much, but
No, it is appreciated. Oh my goodness.
Definitely appreciate it, but we're probably the pickiest eaters you've ever had as a party. The kid only eats sweet things. I'm not even kidding.
oh, there's some bananas and limes.
You know what
Bananas?
the-
Oh man, I'm on that. I'm eating the banana.
I was about to say, if you're not eating anything, I certainly will.
I'm gonna trudge upstairs with the bag in tow, cause I'm already ready. But tired.
So that was fun. How many times does that happen?
What happened?
The zombies on the deck and the shade things.
There's... we've run into zombies once before, but never these shade things.
Well, they were fun.
That's a word for it. I try to avoid risking my life whenever I can.
You know, that's kind of what I did for a living, so it's not surprising I thought that was a entertaining way to spend my night.
Well, let's hope for no more of that.
Yep, give him a wink.
But this Gray is going to be shambling now upstairs, blinking blearily. He's just gonna walk over to the picnic area and just stare at it for a second before grabbing a banana and going to the front of the boat to do the watch for the day.
Lovely.
Not a word to anyone.
Stellar. Perfect. And it's
So is it still raining?
no. Let me fix our atmosphere here because it's no longer a shitty rainy evening.
I just realized I kept hearing it. I'm like, wait.
He's secretly just trying to lull me ramble to actual bed.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to just fully.
I feel that because
Is it working?
A little. I keep yawning.
Like, if you were to find one that sounds like a tin roof, that would put me to sleep.
I go
Well-
to sleep to rain sounds and thunderstorms every night.
Yeah,
so...
that's the last thing we do every night is turn on a rain playlist. So it's like rain straight up Pavlov's us directly to sleep.
We've started letting our cat watch bird videos, so bird sounds kind of do that for me.
We did let my cat watch bird videos, and then he decided that he wanted the birds in the TV, and he almost brought my TV down because he's a big boy. So he now needs monitored bird time.
Yeah, he has to be. It's got to be like sanctioned time.
oh,
Oh, just let him have his birds.
I used to leave these videos on because they're like 8 to 10 hours long, right? While we left and did other stuff.
I have this
I
fear.
can't do that anymore. I have to be home. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't need
You
to
can
come
afford a
home
new
to my...
TV, it's fine.
As much
No,
fun
okay,
as it
we
would
have
be
a
for
big
my
TV.
18-pound cat to tear my 55-inch TV and mount it from the wall,
Just get a
let's
smaller
not.
TV and let him tear that one up. It's fine.
It's the thought is, okay, so here's the thing. It's a 55-inch TV, right? And then underneath that we have
A solid glass coffee table? Or
yeah.
TV stand?
Well, that's just on you.
It's a well, okay, so I got this TV stand
A decade
forever
ago.
ago. Yeah, and it's just been traveling with me. I like bought it with a roommate back in the day, back before Ratchet and I were even a thing. And then they moved and they just left me this table. So I've had it forever. And I'm like, I just don't need my 18-pound cat to knock the TV off the wall, slam into the glass table, and then I have a hurt cat. So he gets monitored.
Aww.
Because I have anxiety and I always think of the worst outcome.
Gray, since you were taking the morning watch, could you roll a d20 for me?
Hmm. You say taking the morning watch as if I didn't take the whole watch during the day last time.
Fine, well, taking the watch.
What did I roll? Surprisingly poorly for me. A 12.
12. Could you, somebody who isn't Gray, roll me up a d20? Or a d100, rather.
Laura, I choose you.
A D100?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I need to get all of you guys one of those golf ball D100s that's made of solid metal.
That would be
Richter has
amazing.
one of
I
those,
would
and it's
love
actually
one.
really amazing.
We
but
have
it rolls
one
way,
as well.
D100.
It rolls for way too damn long.
Roll.
That's the
Ah.
point.
Because it's a fucking golf ball.
26.
26. Okay. Okay. Sometime mid-afternoon. It's still just a beautiful day. But you get just you hear Bjorn call to all of you, sort of from out back or on by the wheel. Sorry, words, they're hard. He calls off and he's like, "Come up here, all of you. It's a nice sight."
That
Yo, what's up?
just folds up the cards that they've been playing with and goes, "All right then."
And once all of you've made your way up there, he sort of gestures out behind the ship, out into the water, and you can see, looking down, there's an absolute myriad of these, like, super beautiful fish. Just, like, schools and schools of rainbow-colored fish sort of, like, dancing just below the surface.
Oh shit! Hey, Flora, here. I'm gonna reach down to let you up on my shoulders.
Yay! Those are pretty.
They are very pretty fish.
Do you think
You
we
lost
could
yourself
touch
after the zombies, right? I need another bath.
I think Muffin
Are
took
you
care
really?
of it.
Zazel, come the fuck on.
Flora does kind of smell a little bit just like owlbear. Like, a little bit like musty owlbear. She is otherwise clean, aside from her morning hair poof.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to imitate the smell of cinnamon with the prestidigitation. There, you happy now?
Yeah, that's much better.
Prestidigitadeodorant.
Deodorant. Ye old deodorant. So, what are these fish?
They're just a myriad of all kinds. They've done this more and more as of late. Some of these I'd never seen before, and I have no name for, but there are many.
I did not even realize there was this many fish in the world.
So, like, have you tried, like, I don't know, throwing something overboard and seeing if they'll eat it, like a piece of meat or bread or cheese?
Oh, not typically. If on a busier day, when there's more bugs in the air, sometimes they leap out for the bugs, but I don't think they consume, like, meat, per se.
Can we try?
Sure, by all means.
Hold on. Zazel, put me down 1 second. Hold on.
Okay, I'll put you down.
Okay, I'm gonna go into the bag and take out one of the. I think Gray asked for veggies, so I'm gonna take out a nasty veggie.
Hey, whoa. We eat those.
It replenishes. Come on.
At least grab the meat. I think only Glam eats that.
I will eat whatever you put in front of me, thank
I
you.
don't know if you're supposed to give fish meat.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. What if we fall in and those things are meat eaters? Best to know now.
No, I think you can swim with them.
You want to try it? I'll throw you in.
Okay.
Don't swell the child over.
Alright, I'm gonna pick her up. 1, 2,
I can swim.
and if nobody's gonna stop me, I'm gonna yeet her on 3.
I was gonna say, Gray is 100% going to grab your arms and try to grapple you.
I was going to say helping with mage hand. 'Cause-
Are you
Mage
helping
hand?
Basil with mage hand?
No, I'm helping Gray with mage hand.
Are you
Do
going
not-
to attempt to throw her over regardless of them trying to stop you? Is my question.
100%. Absolutely.
Make, I guess like opposing athletics checks. And Gray, add like a D4 because he's helping with mage hand.
I have like a piece of celery in my hand.
Good luck.
Oh no.
I rolled in a natural 20.
Oh, it was so close. I have a 19.
And
Was that with the D4?
Yes.
Okay, just had to make sure.
with you catch it and you're not quite fast enough where you can get like a good hold on him as you see just the dumbness preparing as he goes whoop, and you go to grab and it's already too late as Flora has left his arms.
What's
Make a-
Flora doing?
Make an athletics check
Arms-
for me, Flora.
Arms out, just.
She's gonna fucking swan dive into the best day of her life. Is what Flora's doing.
Yeah. Flora can swim.
Oh, I think you need to roll in athletics, though.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You were just chucked off a boat
Okay.
that's pretty high off the water.
It
Yeah.
is pretty high. I did not take that in consideration.
Which is why I was like, wait, no!
Go to the lower deck.
What'd you say?
13.
13? That's fine. Like, you're not like you have swam before, unlike some of the party, and you're familiar with it. It is a bit of a jarring jump because you weren't expecting, like, you know it's far, but it's still like 10 feet from the back rail.
I also have more to fall because I'm small.
That is true. All right, well, I'm going to make my way in there as well. I'm gonna be like, I'll see you in the water, and I'm going to leap off the back and try to do a dive.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Come on, join
Make-
me.
So you've never swam before.
I would assume that the military academy would force me to swim.
In what body of water?
There's a lakes, weren't there?
No.
Were there no lakes?
You're the one who told us
Where
that
did
you
we get
learned
water
boat
from?
skills from springs underground.
Oh yeah, then no, I've never swam before. I did not think this through.
The boat is moving, yes. Make an athletics check with disadvantage for me.
No.
Oh no.
That's not terrible. It's an 8.
An 8. You don't land the most gracefully. It's sort of like when you make one of those jumps where as you hit the water, you turn just a little wrong and it's very disorienting. The water goes in the ears and nose.
For the dive, can we use acrobatics instead? And then we use the 8 for the athletics to swim.
Yes, okay, we could do that.
All right, cool. Let's see how graceful I look. I rolled a
Ellie,
natural 1, so that'd still be an 8.
Okay, yes. You go for the dive. You understand mechanically what you're supposed to do. And it's just like you curl a little too far and it's almost like back and shoulder slam first. Water in the nose, water in the ears, rolling up. You know, you kind of make your way to the surface, coughing a little bit. And yeah,
Everybody do the flop.
it is.
Oh shit, this is weird. This is a bad idea.
You realize it's not hard to float in this water, and as
Wait.
it's in your mouth, you can taste it is salt water.
We're not anchored, right?
No, you're
No.
not. And pretty quickly, you guys do notice, yes, that the boat is sort of sailing away from you.
Oh, that was
Don't worry,
actually
Flora. I
my
got
duty.
this. Here, come on, grab on.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Can you actually swim?
activate my wings.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure a minute's good enough. 40 feet per second or per
Yes.
6 seconds.
You guys can
Alright,
fly
so-
back.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that scene in Big Hero 6 with Baymax and Hiro.
Gray, watching this from the deck, you notice as they're swimming away a couple of like very large shapes that were quickly converging on where they had been from under the water, and as they almost right around the time they would be touching back down on the deck, you see a couple of hippos emerging from under the water.
Wait, what
Oh man, that was cool. You want to do it again?
No, no.
I didn't get to
no.
feed the fish.
Oh yeah, we forgot to feed the. I'm gonna turn around. Are all the fish being eaten by the hippos now?
No, they've kind of just scattered.
Ah,
I request, because, we're still moving. Maybe don't jump off the boat.
Can we
Please.
see the hippos?
Please do not.
Oh yeah.
Can I?
They're sizable from where you're looking. They're quite large, and there's
May I-
3 of them sort of floating.
May I throw out the piece of celery at them
Sure, go
in
for it.
attempts to feed?
oh come on, Gray. It's okay to have fun every now and then. See, we made it back all right. I had a plan.
And
I'm just
yeah,
gonna look at you and shake my head because I know for a fact that you did not go into that with a plan.
with the celery you toss just sort of flips a few times, lands in the water, and you guys have continued a little bit of a distance, and you see this hippo pretty quickly gaining speed right up onto it and opening these jaws with teeth the size of Flora's legs. Just slams down.
Well, I now have a new fear.
Hippos? Yeah.
So,
Oh.
see those things? They're they're kind of cute looking, but if I remember correctly, hippos are very territorial, and you guys were definitely swimming in their territory, and I'm pretty sure they can just swallow you whole, Flora. So, can we maybe perhaps not just
It honestly
willy-nilly
looks like they
jump
could probably.
into
You know what?
the
I'd
water?
fight it. I would punch that thing in
You
its
know-
face.
Did you see? Look at my leg. Look at the tooth. Look at my leg and look at the tooth. They're the
I'd
same
still fight
size.
I would still fight it, yeah.
And
You know,
Bjorn kind of like half standing, half like leaning on the wheel where it's set in place at this point. Guy turns around and he's like, hippos are one of the nastier things you can counter out on this river.
Yeah, their looks are really, really deceiving. Actually,
They bottom of this boat's all reinforced specifically because they'll ram it.
oh,
Okay.
Like, have you ever heard any stories of somebody actually, like, fighting one and winning?
No.
Zazel, you're not gonna be that. No.
Oh, I'll get one day. I
want
will
to
beat that
indulge
hippo.
my curiosity real quick. What is the
Hazel.
CR on a hippo?
Why do you make it your
Hazel.
goal to beat up animals?
What's
That's
up, Flora?
Nice.
you can now tell people you have swum with hippos and survived.
That is true. You know what? You're right.
High five.
High five. I'm gonna put my hand way up high and make you jump.
I'm gonna
Ray
tell
is
Marcus
just going-
Ethan all about this.
He's
You're
just
gonna
going
love
to
it.
massage the bridge of his nose.
Who wants
And-
ice cream?
Is going to just throw up his hands and hope that they listen to his request, and is going to go back to the front of the boat to continue watching the front of the boat.
You want to feed the hippos some ice cream?
No, that's precious.
Wait, that
Stop
doesn't
feeding
replenish?
the hippos so they don't follow the boat.
We already made one dangerous friend. Why can't we make more?
Owl, Muffin isn't dangerous.
I don't know if they're smart enough.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they got much going on between their eyes.
No, just
And
violence.
Zazel, make a perception check real quick.
Yes. 5.
It's hard to say.
I can't even see the hippos.
You can see from this distance, even with a 5, it's pretty apparent. This thing is bigger than Muffin by a pretty wide berth.
I still want to fight it.
You fucking would.
Why do you always want to beat up animals?
Because
Seriously.
that is man engaging in the wilds and winning, triumphing over impossible odds. That's awesome. That's what heroes are made out of.
No, that is what bullies are made out of.
You're just gonna hear from the front of the boat. Actually, I'm pretty sure only people who hurt other people start with beating up animals. You know, I guess maybe
I'm
we'll
not
have to keep
gonna
an eye
kill
on
it.
you.
I'm just gonna fight it.
Sure.
Go over to Gray and open up the bag and reach in and look at Gray and say, "What kind of ice cream you want?"
I don't know.
I-
Flora, can you choose for me? I haven't really had much ice cream, in my life, so I don't know what some of the better flavors combinations. You seem like the expert in sweets.
Well, I am quite the expert, let me tell you. Just like you don't make unless you bake the crust first. When you're
honest,
making a tart, you
looking
don't
into
have the
it,
juice,
it's
the
like
juiciest fruits that they'll get soggy.
it's
And then you'll be
CR2
sad.
according to 5th edition, but
That
Disappointing.
part is true.
it was CR6 in 3rd edition,
I recommend a raspberry.
and
Yeah,
I mean
that's
they're
good.
still pretty
Yeah.
nasty.
Okay, I will happily accept raspberry.
I will hand the raspberry ice cream to Gray.
Thank you.
It's delightful.
They're really good.
Not a flavor you can get anywhere. I mean, you can get vanilla and chocolate anywhere, but raspberry, that's a treat from the Feywilds that I
Yeah.
just discovered a few
Real
days
good.
ago.
It's like a fruit that they invented for Zazel. It's fine.
Yep.
It's all for me.
Marcus was like, "Oh shit, I pissed this guy off. I gotta make something." But looking back at the hippos, Bjorn also sort of looks down. He's like, "They run on the river floor. They can knock a boat with their head. He's like my forearms. I wouldn't try it."
Eat like my legs. Look at my leg. Look at the tooth. Look at my leg.
First, I learned about sharks, and now I'm learning about this.
No, see,
What is it about
sh-
waters that just has the most terrifying things in them?
Sharks are secretly the sea puppies. They don't really want to harm you. It's just, sometimes it happens. They really just need to be booped on the snoot just a few times.
If
Yeah.
we see a shark, can I do it?
No, it's great. You
Maybe
know what?
not.
Okay, depends on the shark, you can,
Gray, I will trust you on this. I just.
I mean, you don't particularly want to, be like, hey, look here, a tasty, snack, because they might accidentally mistake you for food. They don't have great eyes. But,
I will let you point out a bull shark for me.
okay, I've read about one. I think it's called a whale shark. They're pretty friendly.
Wait, is it a whale or a shark?
It's a shark.
What is a whale?
We went over this.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we've been over whales.
I don't remember, but
Marcus
I-
showed you
my-
what a whale was.
I'm so
Are you
I'm
blocking
just
things
so done
out?
with today already.
It's been a rough day for you, friend.
Mm. Should I roll again for
What?
more watch? Question mark? Question mark?
Yeah, yeah. You want to throw another watch for me?
Yeah, maybe it'll be better than the other one.
I'm gonna continue handing out ice cream to everybody, including the crew.
Oh, that's much better. 25.
25. Yeah. Keeping a lookout. You finally see 45 minutes or so later, sort of off to the left shore, a few of these hippos sort of just kind of walk their way back up onto the shore and kind of thump down. Overall, it's a very clear, nice day. The breeze is soft and it's kind of flowing with the boat, kind of pushing in a good direction. And it's a nice, quiet rest of the day. No excitement to be had there.
I will
do like
admit
that.
this is far more comfortable than I thought it would be.
Hmm.
And later on in the day, they prep up sort of just like a same as breakfast, or like a light picnic dinner essentially. It's just an assortment of it's sort of like harder breads, some cheeses, a lot of dried fish, more fruit.
Well,
Delicious.
This is very nice.
I'm eating my food.
Uh,
Hurts.
I miss girls cooking.
Is there anything else you guys wanted to accomplish for the day?
I just would
Nope.
like to do my daily little humming at my shield.
Okay.
And make some more minute changes to it.
All right.
I'm gonna work on the rapier because I feel like I got enough of that yesterday.
Fair enough. Yeah, humming at the shield. You notice in the front of the shield, it starts faint, but there's almost like a bloom that's starting to come from where essentially like the center piece would be. That's starting to spread outward, like a blooming red flower.
Ooh.
As the afternoon sort of winds to like a late, low, red-skied sundown, you do also, Gray, get sort of that feeling, and then a moment later, you hear in your head, Gray? Gray, honey? Will you be coming soon? Where are you? And you can tell it's the sound of your father.
Once again, because the player doesn't remember. Do I have to speak out loud, or can I think it?
I think you can
I think
say it out
sending
loud. For
I
sending.
see that out, yeah.
I'm on my way. We're on a boat. My might still be a few before we reach you. And I hope all that went through because I lost count of the words, and I know you told me I should. No, that's definitely too many. I'm
And
just gonna
there's
cut myself off.
no no right away reply from that. Yeah, the minutes stretch by and you don't hear anything else. But
He was never good at sending another message. Uh, and I'm just gonna stare into the water.
all right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else to do, you guys can take an evening's watch and rest should you want to.
Sure, okay. I will do the start of the watch because I'm useless at night, baby. Let me roll. That's a 12 plus 7, so 19.
19. All right. It is a much nicer evening than the night prior, with not any real cloud cover and the moon being out and quite bright. It is a nice evening atmosphere that you're experiencing.
Can I see the stars?
Yes, you can. There are parts of them as it's a little closer to the moon, where they're a little sort of like duller based on just the sheer brightness of how the moon is that evening. But it is
Just happy to be able to see stars.
yeah. But your watch is pleasant but quiet. Nothing happens there.
All right. I'm just gonna assume the normal order, and I'm going to go to when my shift is over. Wake up, Glam.
Okay, I'm up. I'm up.
It's been
How's it? How does he look out there?
pretty clear. And can no, not like last night. Yeah, the stars are really pretty. So,
That's good.
um,
Uh, stretching. Uh, having
have a good watch.
uh, Missy. You get some rest, okay?
Yeah, yeah, thanks.
I'm just gonna pat them on the shoulder and then go up, holding the hex gun as its revolver form. Just doesn't feel. Still, just hasn't. Does not feel comfortable with the other form. It feels like. Is anybody else up on the
Once more, you
deck?
can see just sort of like the lounging form of Cornelius, sort of got his chair out. He adjust the wheel ever so slightly as needed, but he's pretty much just kind of hanging out there.
Glam's going to just wave, and then as they head to their watch point, shift slightly so that their form is a little more feminine. They haven't really been able to change out of the base form for a while, so at the very least playing around with that.
Okay. Make your perception for me.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Perception, you say? That is a 5.
5. Um, you kind of start peering over as you're looking down into the water, using the moonlight to sort of mirror and tweak the expressions and your appearance, and it's a little hard to keep focus on everything else. Just the soft rocking of the boat, the moonlight kind of dancing down.
Yeah,
It's all
somewhat
quiet.
used to using mirror image to do that, and not exactly used to this much water. Been trying to use the water as kind of a reflection for that. Yeah.
You do feel more than anything else a pretty sizable thunk to the front of the ship, about an hour and a half into your watch.
For the love of the gods, not again. I'm going to go towards the front of the ship and same as previous night, hold a minor illusion of alarm bells in case anything is amiss.
Okay. Make another perception check for me.
Oh, that's better. 16.
16. Now that you're sort of like a little more on alert with the sudden noise and thumping, and your eyes have taken some time to really adjust, you see just kind of lazily floating to the side of the ship now, like a large object bobbing in the water, a little bit of moonlight glinting off of what seems to be some form of shiny surface.
What I recognize it says a hippo.
No. Looking at it, it looks large, not quite a hippo size. More
Hmm.
closer to like the size of like a barrel almost.
What in the world is this? Uh, I'm gonna let the spell go for now. Trying to what would I have to do to like try and figure out what this is?
Well, it's a little dim to see. It's not like you've got like probably 3 rounds worth of actions before it's going to be like out of like boat range. But it's floating like right alongside of the boat. It's sort of like thumped and is just kind of like softly bobbing.
I'm looking through everything I have to see if there's anything I can do to do anything about this, and just like uh you said it's Cornelius on the
Yeah.
deck. Yeah, Cornelius says something up towards the front of the ship.
Oh. What are we looking at?
I don't think it is alive, but it's like thunking against the ship.
Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? And he with a hand he just sort of like lightly opens up like a little globe of light that kind of floats around him as he walks down over to where you are and sort of descends the little globe of light down. And with the light down there, you can see it's a very large like glass bottle.
Now that is interesting. We'll just leave something like that in the water.
Not sure. That's a large bottle too. Do you think we haul it up?
It might be a good idea just to, at the very least, I don't want those hippos trying to eat that.
Well, that's I have an idea. Just a moment.
All right.
And you see sort of that same thing you are also familiar with, a mage hand try to grab it. And it gets it a little bit out of the water before it starts sinking back in. He's like, too heavy for that.
Maybe if, let's see if I can help with that, and we'll use their own mage hand as well.
Alright, roll a d20, add your spellcaster modifier to it.
All right. I keep clicking on the wrong tab.
And roll advantage if you'd like to, because he's helping with his mage hand.
Okay. That'll be a natural 20, 24.
Alright. At first, you think that you just don't quite have it, but with that little extra tugging, it's almost like a wave gives you just the right amount of extra help on like while it's buoyant to upward, and it pops out of the water, and with a little bit of momentum, it makes its way far enough up where you can kind of like reach out and grab it. And it's, in terms of a bottle, we're looking at close to like a water cooler jug.
Oh my god.
It is. There's no liquid in it, however. But as he brings the light back up and sort of shines it to, there is sort of like a seal on the top of it, and then a paper rolled up inside.
Oh Lord. Glam's going to try and open it. That they don't know if there's anything weird about this.
All right. Make a strength check for me. Try and get it open. It's not like a high
Yay!
DC, but
That's not how far I thought. 6.
6. That's all right. It takes you a solid like minute of tugging, and it gets to a point where it's starting to get like a little embarrassing. As finally you're just like, and it pops open.
It feels like good. Just put this together. I don't. Would I be able to like put my own hand in there, or would I have to like mage hand it,
You could
or just dump it
could-
out? I guess.
maybe give it a squeeze, or you're pretty confident using mage hand would get a little easier to pop it out.
All right. I'm going to use mage hand to pull out the paper.
All right. And it is it's a pretty wide sheet of paper rolled up. It's, I'd say, almost the whole length of the bottle, so probably close to 2 feet wide sheet of paper. It's rolled up
That is a lot of paper. Going to. Is anywhere, I guess out of the air that we can take a look at this?
Out of the air? Like we could
I
head.
am so sorry. It was a long day. Just like out of the river air, just because of I don't want water to potentially mess this up.
You can head below deck if you'd like.
Okay. I
Here,
just wanted to make
I'll
sure that
send this globe with you. I should go back to the wheel. Let me know if it's anything interesting.
okay, thank you very much.
And he kind of like gestures a couple of these light globes. It splits off into a few that's kind of like lead you down into the hold of the
That
ship.
is a very useful ability. My friend Gray has some trouble seeing at night.
Ah, I learned it when I was young. Helpful.
It definitely appears so. Would it be possible? I I don't know, but if you have some time, I would like to see if I could maybe learn that.
Ah, perhaps we can take a seat tomorrow and let's see what we can see. If you're arcanely inclined, we might have a good chance of figuring it out.
Sort of. I recently learned that I might actually have my own magic, so
Huh. Well, we'll find out then. But so you're heading down below deck with it?
yeah, just going to try and make sure that it stays as dry as possible. Because
Okay.
they've put enough effort into putting it into that bottle, they might as well keep it dry.
Okay. Um, and then you head downstairs. Make an investigation check on it.
Hooray, investigation. That almost landed on a 16.
16. You unfurl the paperwork, and as you get a close look at it, it's like a very thick, like it's not quite paper. It's almost like a very thick vellum almost. And it has scratched with a long series of text on it, but not in a language you're familiar with.
And unfortunately, I don't have comprehend languages. Fuck. You know what? Um, I will hold on to this and Baza, Gray, and the others who know more than I do in the morning.
Okie dokie. Sounds good. And then who are you waking for the last watch?
Yeah, going to be Zazel.
Okay.
I'm up.
All right.
You see anything interesting?
There was a bottle out there, but I will tell you more about it in the morning. Nothing else really caught my eye.
All right, cool. All right, well, enjoy your sleep. Trudge
And
up
just
to the front.
face plants into the floor.
Excuse me. Yep, I'll head up to the front and I will just keep watch.
All right. If you want to also make a perception check for me.
Can do. Whoa. That would be a total of 14.
14. You don't find anything of particular intensity on the morning's watch. You see at this point, Cornelius is now kind of like half lounging with a book just kind of like softly floating a little in front of his face, with another little light globe kind of resting at his shoulder, up by the back of the boat.
Man, Cornelius, does anything ever interesting happen in the morning watch?
Once in a while we'll run across some things. It's a fairly quiet trip, at least this leg of it. The worst of it, I think, is already over. Once you're away from where the crossing is to the north, things tend to calm down a bit. It's mostly just a little jungle up to the north of us now, and jungle to the south.
So what do you do for fun while we're on the boat?
I read a lot of books. I practice a
Listen,
little
nerd.
bit of magic. And with that, the book just slowly shifts. So it would be blocking his line of sight to you. He goes back to flipping pages.
I'm not even interested in his light cantrips. I'm assuming it's just the same as mine on orbs. Zazel's kind of dumb. Oh, fine. I'm gonna practice forms with the rapier, and that's how I'm gonna spend the rest of my morning.
Okay. And yeah, it's an eventful for like the next 3 or so hours as the sun kind of peeks over the horizon. Nothing of particular import sort of rolls your way.
So with the rest of my time after I'm done practicing, I'm gonna start trying to invent a new game.
Okay.
I'm gonna take some of the barrels that are empty and I'm gonna flip them over and like do my best to make it to where they won't roll. Is there a ball on deck at all?
Not that you can like easily find. No. Make an
So
investigation check.
all right. No, that's not good. That's a 5.
Yeah, no balls that you can find.
So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna start setting these empty barrels up all over the ship, and I'm gonna take the bronze discus that I have, and the goal is to throw the discus into the barrel. It's incredibly loud and probably very annoying for Cornelius.
Oh my goodness.
It's probably the 6th or 7th time that you've clanged this discus off of something, where as you go to throw it out, the discus just sort of stops a little bit before it reaches it, and the hand that you've seen Glam use a number of times slowly floats it up to him as he sets it on his knee and goes back to reading.
Hey, that's mine.
And you can have it back later.
Just
When
go
the
down below
crew
deck. I'm just trying
is
to entertain
awake.
myself here.
Because the crew is sleeping.
I'm so bored.
Would you like a book to read?
No.
And he says no more once again.
Does it have pictures?
No.
Then no, I don't want to read a book.
Another 40 minutes or so, and Bjorn sort of heads above deck. And Bjorn sort of confers like he does in the morning with Cornelius. Cornelius grumbles a few things, and you see him sort of just like pop the discus into Bjorn's hand. Kind of stomps down the stairs.
Hey Bjorn, want to take a throw or two? Come on.
Oh, what am I throwing at?
See that barrel? And I'm going to point up to one that's like leaned up against the mast where we fought that shade the night before. You got to get it in the barrel.
Okay, I can try. And he takes it, and not not the hardest throws in the world, but with a whip, it just sails directly above the barrel and lodges about an inch and a half into the mast.
Oh, that's. It's okay. We'll get Glam. Glam can fix it. It's cool. We'll just leave it there for now until Glam gets up here.
I do not have mending.
You're magic. You can do this.
And a minute later, he just kind of sighs. He's like, my fault. And sort of heads back down the stairs for a minute, comes back up, and he's got just like a little clay jar of something, and he rips the discus out of the mast and kind of sets it down, and then just starts like slathering this paste from inside of it to the pot back into the little gap he's created in his mast.
I'm gonna slowly take the discus. I'm not trying to be sneaky, just trying to be slow.
Like, maybe we find a different game to play today.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I didn't know it would do that.
But yeah, another long rest for everyone. It stays pretty quiet.
Oh my God. Good morning. Hey. Is Gray up?
Gray is definitely not up yet. There has been no horn sound. He is still asleep.
It's just you and me, buddy.
I'm down here.
Oh, hey, you're up. You're up early.
Hello.
Just going to just go by. Cornelius, what languages do you know?
Elvish and Common, and well, that's it. Why?
The paper parchment. I can't read it.
What language is it in?
There's it, Zazel.
You can tell based on how it's written.
I know Common and Sylvan.
Yeah, but you know that dwarves they use very bold lettering, like the font gives it away. Let me see it.
Oh, please do not rip this.
I'm not gonna rip it. All right, I'm gonna take a look. Do I recognize language at all? I speak Elven, or no, I speak Orcish and Celestial as well as Common.
Make an intelligence check.
That's gonna be a fail. Hold on. Oh no, that is actually an unnatural 20.
Taking a look over it, you haven't the foggiest about what the fucking thing says, but it does strike a chord as a little familiar. Almost similar to the symbols that a couple of times you've seen Flora use on her items.
Okay, so it's definitely not Celestial, nor is it Orcish. However, Flora, I think you'll be able to see this. I've seen your axe glow with this rune right here.
Let me take a look. And I
What's
will
it
come
say?
over. Can I read what it says?
And you do speak Giantish, correct?
Yes, I do.
Yes, it is written in Giantish. Right. Hang on, hold up.
I don't even think Gray speaks giant.
I DM'd it to you. That's what's written on it.
Oh, okay.
Look, I just did not want to bother Flora. She deals with so many of those pixies and whatnot, you know?
Okay, it's I think it's a poem of some kind. Hold on, I can read this. Together gather around story time with Flora. Okay.
I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce right next to you.
And is
I will
Gray still
pass-
asleep? Did they
you
ever
sleeping?
blow the horn?
No, the horn was not blown.
Yeah, he hasn't blown it yet because not everyone is up and about.
Heard.
Should we wake up Gray?
I mean,
I
I can.
mean, you saw
I
what
can,
happened when Gray was woke up in the middle of the night because of the zombies. I'm not touching him.
I'll go see if I can get him. Okay.
Yeah, don't wake up Gray. He might murder you with moonlight.
Killing
Exactly.
zombies by moonlight.
Killing zombies in the moonlight. Killing zombies
Gray.
in the moonlight.
Just Gray.
Uh,
We found something. Flora apparently can read it. I can't.
what? You're having Flora read to you? What?
It looks. There was a very large bottle that we picked up last night. It had some sort of parchment in it, and apparently Flora can read it. I cannot. Zazel apparently had 2 brain cells to actually rub together for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just. Are we just above deck? Where?
Yeah,
where?
just above deck.
Okay. I'm coming.
Thank you. I did not want to leave you out.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. You found the bottle last night, you said?
It was bouncing against the ship. Cornelius and I had to work together to pull it up.
Hmm. Must be a big bottle.
You're not wrong there.
Okay, I'm here. You're reading us a story, Flora, I'm hearing.
Yep. Let's sit down beside Zazel, and I will start the story.
Zazel's staring intently at the page as if he can read it as well, but he definitely cannot.
Gray is going to floop onto the ground.
Okay. I've got my hand on Zazel's head as I read. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm right tall and got big rocks. The men all run and hide their flocks. I find their flocks and eat my fill, for I'm the master of the hill. A sword might sting, but that's no thing. I swing my club and laugh and sing. They all listen, and when they're still, you'll find the best crowds on my hill. Men make pens of reeds and hens, and scratch with inks to thrill their friends. Their blood's my ink, a bone's my quill. There's just one poet on this hill. My firs hang high, my rocks roll low. Up they fly and down they go. I farm the farmers, grind the mill, then roll the rocks back up the hill. A giant's life is mighty nice. You'll never need to hear it twice. That's just as nice, you never will, for I'm the master of the hill. And then she does a little triumphant pose.
Wait, was that just a giant bragging about how he kills people?
I think it's giant poetry.
It rhymed very well.
Are we going to find more of this in the river?
I have absolutely no idea.
Also, what color is that ink?
Gray's going to look around to see if he sees a hill nearby.
Make a perception check.
Is the ink red?
The ink is sort of like a dark brown color.
That's a natural 20 for 27.
Combing all around, you do see that a little bit off to sort of like the north. So like what would be the right side as you're on the boat heading down? So the far shore from where you approached, there is sort of like a rise up point where it is a little further up.
You think against the hill, and Gray's gonna point to it.
There's only one way to find out, and I'm gonna give you a mischievous look.
Mm.
We have places to be.
Who wants to sniff the
I-
paper?
No.
I do. I'm gonna lean in and sniff the paper.
Okay.
Make a perception check for me with your nose.
We might as well.
Hey, guess what? That's a natural 20 again for a 27.
It smells like must and salt water and the coppery smells of dried blood.
You could smell how
know-
old that man was when he ate last.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think that's written in blood.
Well, if
Oh,
it's
come on. We gotta go. We gotta go to the hill. We gotta stop this giant.
But why? He's king of it.
He's killing people. That's not cool.
I didn't say it was
It
cool.
feels like he is. It honestly feels like he is a professional in pain.
Yeah, so let's go stop him and be heroes.
But I don't want to be a hero. I want to get to.
We have
my
other
parents.
things to do.
like what about
Wow.
the
The
people?
suffering of people is not good enough to stop and go help.
Wow, you know.
That's that.
But
Look,
what
I
hap-
am
but,
good at.
I don't particularly want to become a part of. I don't. What the giant say he did to people in his little poetry of fucking murder?
Uh,
I-
he said he swings his club, and he makes them into ink, and he grinds the mill and rolls the rocks up the hill.
Yeah, so we know his plan. He's gonna try to roll rocks at us. We avoid that, and then we just go punch him.
Okay, I don't know if you know this, but me and I'm not exactly like swift. Do you foresee me being able to dodge the giant boulders, probably bigger than us?
No, it's great. We know where he's at. He doesn't know where we're at. We avoid him. We find the boulders and we find a new path. That way you don't have to try to dodge the boulders. We're nowhere near them.
You could use the moon.
Yeah, and you literally melted a zombie with the moon just a couple days ago.
Zombie. I thought the undead things don't like moonlight. I don't know. I don't know why that works so well. I
Look,
don't know if that's going to be the
Yeah, that was the
same.
undead. This is literally just a big person.
But
am-
So I
Gray,
can't just disintegrate. I
but Gray,
I am good at running numbers, and this is not. This does not add up.
I
What
mean,
if-
why do okay, wait, just hear me out. I mean, what? There are other people. We don't have to solve every problem. I mean, we're already doing so much. Try to be emissaries of the Fae Queens and making sure my parents are good and your mom, Zazel. I don't think she would like it if we got there and you got crushed by a giant. Have you
She
thought
wouldn't be
about your
surprised if
mom?
that happened.
Oh my god. You would leave her all alone?
She's tough. She'd be fine.
what if the plane had fallen where the giant was? Then you would want to go. Somebody else's families are getting terrorized by the giant. There could be little me's over there
Could be a
getting
bunch of little
crushed
herds.
by giants.
But-
Look at this face. Little me's, the other ones.
I'm looking
You use that
at
face on me.
the face.
Look at this face.
Gray's
Stop
going
that.
to close his eyes for a second
You stop
just-
that.
and then
I'm going
look
to
up at
take
the
your
sky.
hands.
How dare!
I don't think this is a good idea.
You're right. It's a great idea.
No, not where I was going with that.
Well, here's the question: what happens if we happen to go and take care, try and take care of this, and something happens? What happens to Gray's family? What happens to all of what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, first of all, we're not the only ones who going out there who know where we're going. The Queen sent us, and Marcus knows, and Ethan knows. They know where we're supposed to be going, so something would be taken care of if we did not make it there in time. And second of all, you're all grown adults. What are you doing acting like this? You're supposed to help people when they're in trouble.
She's so precious.
I thought I'm supposed to learn from you.
Oh God. Yeah.
Ugh.
You know. Okay. We can check it out. And see if maybe the giant is actually hurting any. But you don't know. It could just be a giant not doing anything. Maybe he's just trying to be edgy and used. I don't know if it's people blood. Maybe it's chicken blood. I don't know that he wrote his poetry boasty thing in.
Ugh.
And if we check it out, we need to make sure that if it's over
My
our
goodness!
head, we
Fuck!
go to find other people to maybe take care of this if we can.
Wow, hi everybody!
Okay. Yes.
A child and a himbo, thank you.
Beards and
I have an idea.
I listen. I already. We can fine. We can go check it out. But like I said, if the giant is too much, we need to hightail it out of there.
That's fine.
Okay.
But do you
What?
have the stone?
I have the stone.
May I have the stone?
What are you gonna do?
I'm
Alright.
gonna talk to Marcus and let him know about the giant just in case. Maybe they can send people there if we can't
Okay.
deal with
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna go
No.
talk to the captain of the ship, see if we can make a stop.
I'm going to go through my bag and I will take the stone out for Flora.
I will take the stone. I don't know how to use the stone. How do you use the stone?
I honestly, I just thought really hard about the person I wanted to talk to, and it seemed to work. I was just guessing.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
bye!
Thank you again.